What's up guys, Charles from TreeTanksDev. Welcome to a new video, and today we're taking a look at the Sony A7C against the Nikon Z6II. And right now on the Sony A7C, I've got the sensitivity and speed all the way maximum, and it's using a Sigma 16mm 1.4 lens. Basically it's a 24mm full frame equivalent because this is a crop sensor lens, and I'm shooting in 4K 24 frames per second and also using neutral color profiles. So testing out the autofocus, kind of low light color, low light challenge between the Nikon Z6II, and also testing out this new wireless lavalier, the Sony ECM W2 BT wireless lavalier, testing out the range because it says it can go up to 200 meters. So how does the audio quality sound? So this is kind of a low light plus autofocusing test, because on the Nikon Z6II they actually mentioned that they increase the low light sensitivity of the autofocusing in single spot autofocus mode. So just giving you a view right now. Is it any good? How's the bokeh on this 16f 1.4? Looks pretty nice. Neutral color profile. But how's this lens performance? Shooting at f1.4, of course, because this low light, widest aperture. ISO, yep, still pretty good. ISO at this range is about 500 to 640. Alright, so we're going over to the Nikon Z6II using the 24mm Nikon Z f1.8S lens, and we'll see how it performs against this Sony with the Sigma 16mm f1.4 crop sensor lens, but still looks really good. And even in low light looks pretty good as well. Yep, so let's swap over right now. Alright, so we are on the Nikon Z6II with the 24 f1.8 Nikon ZS lens. And how does it look? I'm also using this Sony wireless lavalier on the Nikon Z6II, and how does it sound? The only difference is that when you use a camera like this, or a camera besides the Sony A7C basically, because this is very new and meant for the newer Sony cameras, you will need to use a cable. If you're using the Sony A7C, you don't need to use the 3.5 cable, so that is a difference between the two. And cool, I can see the ID Tech box. Yep, the ID Tech box is really doing a good job. So the autofocusing speed and sensitivity again is all the way max. Let's do another test and then we'll compare the two videos between the two, which would be better. But really they did improve the autofocus the ID Tech box, because I am this far away and I can still see that box. I'm gonna record this and show you on the screen right now how good this box is. Let's test out the bokeh. Let's test out a close-up shot. Does it look better than the Sony with the Sigma 16 f1.4? Okay, that has a wider aperture. This is an f1.8, but that is a crop sensor lens. This is a full frame lens. Back over here, And then I'm gonna walk forward and we're gonna see when walk a bit slower. When does the ID tech kick in? Previously, it was maybe about this distance, then the ID tech will come on pretty near. So how does it look? Okay, so that would be an ample test to see which is better in terms of colors in low light. Again, one neutral profile on the Sony A7S, neutral color profile on the Sony A7C, and this is using the flat color profile, both at 4K 24, and both with very, very good autofocusing. So yeah,